Like, in other words, it's impossible. You literally cannot play the game against a jungler anymore. It's just a doomed game. I feel like at this point, every jungler streamer just like needs to sign a fucking petition or something. Call it the God fucking damn it, get off your asses and fucking do something petition. Top lane streamers just need to go on strike or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know how worthless this lane can become. I don't know how bad the balance can become. Isn't top lane the best role in the game at the moment? I mean, are you being sarcastic or? No, top is not 4th or 5th. It's straight 5th. Not even close. It's not even fucking close to being 4th. Like, who could you say are the 4th most important people? It would either be the AD carry, the jungle, the mid. The jungle's obviously number 1. So number 4 would have to be mid or support or AD carry. Like, how could you call the top laner as important as any one of those, or even close to as important as any one of those? I would say right now it's probably jungle is the most important by far, then mid, then AD carry, then support, then a gap, then another gap, then a huge gap. Then what's most important at that point is whether or not your AD carry is probably, does their power work? Does their internet work? That's pretty important. Below that, you've probably got things like, is someone lagging? Is everyone's internet working okay? How many games do they have on their Kaisa/Zaya? Then below that, you've probably got, Dragon RNG, things like that. Then maybe after that, maybe you've got the jungle a second time because top lane doesn't matter. It's just a second jungle. Well, the problem would be, Twitch chat, the problem would actually become, if I started to actually play range top champions, people would just ghost my stream, see what I'm doing, and then just counterpick it. I did play range top. I played Swain. Literally all I did was get camped. Every game I get camped. Playing a range top isn't gonna fix anything. If I get camped, I lose. And if my jungler feeds while I get camped, then it's just game over by 10 minutes in, There's no coming back from that. No, I mean, I think in its current state, you would, like, if given the opportunity, you would want to put a bronze player into your game to put on top lane. That way your team would have a huge MMR advantage and could win mid and jungle and bot. And it wouldn't matter, like, if your top feeds, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, who gives a shit? Having the better players in all the other lanes, game over. Plus the jungler could just camp for top and boom, winning top lane now. I think Moore does well into Magic. He does well into everything.
Yeah, everything, yeah.
If you actually look at his win rate, it spiked really hard this patch. And I think he only starts falling off. Yeah, it's only at Grandmasters Plus games. And by falling off, I mean he's still 49.6 win rate, Dude, I'm trying to not play Aatrox. That champion was bad, and then he took another hit, and it actually just burns my soul to play him. There's one moment exactly, I was duoing with Laceration, and he was like, oh, hit your third Q on the Thresh, you got him. And I hit my third Q, and it did generously 1/10 of Thresh's remaining 1/3 HP. And he was just like, it was just the exact thing he said after that was just oh. You
remember old Renekton before they changed it to a flat healing, and it used to be based off of the damage you dealt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Aatrox's current state. One piece of armor and nope.
Yeah. How do you describe the ideal top lane meta? How about a meta where bruisers don't have to wait until the game is over to outscale their opponent? Actually, I want to tell you about this. So look into my Camille versus Lucian game, right? If I eat into him, he just popped ult and I lost. So I couldn't even trade back against him. So worst case scenario for him was he doesn't kill me. If at any point I die to him, I basically fall off and I never get to play the game. It's so insanely one-sided.
Yeah, bruisers get punished very, very hard in this meta.
Like, the bruiser can't die ever, but also has to maintain good CS. Lord help you if you fall behind 20-30 CS, because then you're done. And it's just like, so you have to last hit, but you can't die, but you can't actually attack them. So any range character who actually realizes they can't fight back against me just starts spamming trades into you. And you like slowly just inevitably lose or run the risk of dying. So you have to go Doran Shield. Doran Shield kind of fucks over your chances of getting kills. Then you probably have to go Second Wind. Okay, now you fucked over your late game. But you're not even good late game because you're a bruiser, so you kind of have to power spike at mid game. It's just like, wow, If you took this exact meta right now, no changes, so don't, quote me on this in like 5 months after a billion changes and things change, But if you took this meta, put it into the LCS, LCK, whatever, I guarantee every single bruiser gets counterpicked by an AD carry or mage.
Yeah, they won't even be picked.
Yeah,
they'll just be like mages and roamers, like bot lanes, melees.
Okay, please tell me you watch what just happened.
Fuck, dude, I looked over for 2 seconds. Kinda regret it.
Alright, let's take a look.
I mean, I thought, okay, I'll force him to flash bad gank. He's like, no, fuck it. We're going through with this shit. I've made my bed. If you could have a Mord skin, what would it be? Actually, a Dark Star Mord skin would be pretty fucking cool. One thing I hate about Bruisers is they never get good skins. Very rare, and they're always on Hecarim. Dude, Hecarim has like a fucking like clothes closet of like, which of the best skins do I want to pick? Do I want Arcade Hecarim? Do I want the fucking Wild West Hecarim? He's even got the premium Hecarim skin.
What does Mundo do versus kind of after a certain breakpoint?
It really depends on lane position. At any point, you can technically run him down, but...
Will you just win that?
Yes.
Red buff? I would assume so.
Now, am I gonna get my Q or is he gonna get his Q? Oh! If I had not backed off in fear and had actually done that last auto attack before my Q, I would have had him. I think they're so used to me playing Aatrox that they're used to me like not being able to have any damage early game. And now they're playing like, let's just gank him because he dies if we gank him. And it's like, but I'm Mord. Like,
You're being handed YouTube content, man.
I think in Nasus, he's shit designed and they've forced him to be relevant by overstatting the fuck out of him until he's turned into an unfun death ball.
When Nasus is strong, the game is unhealthy. Champ should never be a thing.
Oh no, I love playing against Tryndamere in top lane on literally any champion who needs to even remotely kite. It's so fun having a champion with a 1 second gap closer.
And a 4-second slow.
They always talk about their early game being weak, but it's like, okay, you have a heal, you have strong early all-in. Like, compared to some other characters, your early game, not really that weak. Ah, fuck.
Oh, I didn't know you had that.
It's like I'm being punked. It honestly, it feels like how hard I have to fucking work on Aatrox to get anything done, and Mord's just like, he's like the fucking Mundo of bruisers. It's like, I'm gonna run in here. I'm gonna just walk this direction and kill everyone. I'm gonna walk this direction and kill everyone.
Just picking Mordekaiser puts the enemy like 2k gold behind because they have to itemize QSS and Brutus wounds.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I don't think a lot of people realize. Everyone's like, oh, they can build QSS. It's not that they can, it's that they have to.
Exactly.
3k, so... Wait, I've been doing all this damage with 20 ability power and items.
Wait, what?
I just realized that. Against Kennen, I would have rushed for allies. That's stupid. The thing is, if you catch Kennen, you catch him. If you don't catch him, you don't catch him.
Oh, that's balanced.
Oh, you think that's the balance part? Just wait how it just keeps playing out. Yeah, I know what to do. I think we go Nashor's Tooth here so we can split push, and it gives us more ease to fish with. They're all squishies, so any E kills, just getting cooldown reduction to go fishing more is good, I think.
Just gonna help the team. While you split bot.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I could not get that guy. Let that be a lesson to you, Twitch chat. No one dodges my abilities 5 times in a row. Okay. Fuck. Honestly, against this squishy team, I'm actually rethinking. I don't think I want to go Nashers. Good damage, bro. You're so far ahead. Yeah, that's the thinking that makes you stop being far ahead when you get caught and you don't have Hourglass.
Yeah, Mord's base damage is way more than enough.
Oh, I'm doomed. Well, in all consideration, that's probably a good trade. Oh, shit.
Cool. Nice.
I did not see in the death room that we were losing that fight. Shit. Ow. Fuck.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. Shit, I was pressing Q hourglass, and the hour fucking Lee kicked me before I pressed hourglass.
Why is Nautilus the one all the way in the back?
Hero pedal.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, by the way, to chat. That's why Mord can outscale these bruisers and melee characters so well.
Your stream's lagging.
Yeah. That's okay, the game's ending, so it'll go away. Don't show damage? Actually, I'm curious. Is my damage just like blatantly
Don't show
above
it, dude,
everyone?
don't show the damage, alright?
Oh,
Yo,
what?
Yo.
I mean, you know my
It's
motto.
all good.
If you can't get to
It's all good.
10,000 damage.
It's all good, dude. Don't show it. Just stop. Just stop.
I mean,
please.
you ate their flashes, so I didn't have to. I mean, that is one thing I know, is they flashed you every single time.
Dude.
And no, that's the shit I hate. Honestly, that's the shit I hate with the shitty balance. I've been whining at Riot, though, for 2 weeks now, being like, for the love of fucking God, Aatrox is so bad. SOS.